just not enough some days to decide who's going to win the game.
It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So conditioning going to be a factor here. Who can hold up to the test? It's overtime here in week 1. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. And Denver getting set to take the field. And everyone knows the OT rules, Charles, but pretty simple formula. They go down and get a field goal, we continue play, but if they can find the end zone on this possession, ball game over.
And as meticulously as all teams plan for a game, I don't doubt for a second on that offense coordinator's play sheet, he's got some overtime plays that he wants to run. I know it sounds crazy, but they plan for everything. 1st and 10 all the way throughout the game, 2nd and 7, whatever. Right now, he's looking at that play sheet saying, if we get to overtime, what can we break out that they haven't seen?
We'll play only the one overtime here. If time runs out, it'll be a tie as they come up on 2nd down. Wilson's throw caught here by Dulcich. So a big play in this opening drive of overtime. Now looking at a 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 44-yard line. They'll stay up. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and the Raiders pick it up. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. And a costly mistake. Coaches talk so much about ball security, and in overtime, so paramount.
Partner, do you ever wonder if maybe they talk about it too much?
Too much, yeah.
Doesn't seem like you can, but maybe by discussing it time and time again, and you know...
Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown. Unable to corral him. He fights through. And the Broncos will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about, what, the 2nd sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
On 3rd down, Wilson. Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the Raiders are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. So we will see yet another drive in this overtime.
For whatever reason, neither team able to finish this game off. I know that the first thought is, does anyone really want to win?
Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the Broncos are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. So 1st and 10 here for Wilson and the Broncos at their own 28-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Into space at the 45. And he'll finally be taken down just shy of midfield. So that will be it. And how about that to start a season, Charles? Both teams 0-0-1.
Say that again?
Yeah, 0-0-1.
That is not what you expect to see when you look at the box scores, right? When you look at the standings after a game like that. And do you really think they worked the whole summer, the whole offseason to come in week 1 and leave with a tie?
No, I don't. But, hey, I guess better than being 0-1-0.
Good point.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on.
Welcome to your franchise staff. Here staff points when you have to see what some talent trees make you select a path to follow.